Hey y'all, it's your girl Millie Chan. Y'all, the season finale of Salt Lake City was so good. We're gonna start with the Lisa luncheon and then we're gonna go to the final dinner party. That's it. Let's go. So Heather wants to do a tribute to Lisa for planning this trip, right? So she wants the girls to come to her hotel room and then she wants to tell them about the two activities that they have planned after the lunch. Lisa, of course, is very late, but when she comes around the corner, she is speechless. Because the plan was that Heather had all the girls to dress up in dark shades, straight wigs with their cell phones out because that is Lisa Barlow. So now they're off to lunch. So Lisa's like, I have luncheons for 8 Lisas. So they sit down, they ask what's the special, they get their food, and then they're asked to get up and do their best Lisa impression. I thought hers was on point, right? She was like, I'm taking my 200th selfie for the day, and this is Dolce & Gabbana, blah, blah, blah. It was really good. But it was Whitney who was the star of this show. Whitney got up and she was like, oh, I have this, I have so many, blah, blah, blah. But that wasn't it. When Whitney turned around and walked away, Lisa said, oh, wait a minute, your tags are out. Whitney turned around and said, oh, yeah, I know, because I'm going to take this back. Lisa didn't like that so much. So Whitney was like, if I have to be Lisa, I'm going to be the fakest bee that I can possibly be. Lisa was so mad. She said, what are you saying? I'm fake? You're implying that I'm fake? And Whitney was like, yes. She was like, you're fake and you use people until you can't use them anymore and you just throw them away. Now, they did pan over there to Bronwyn because Bronwyn is realizing who Lisa Barlow really is. Lisa was cursing so bad, this man had to cover his child's ears. And these people right there were so intrigued because how are you going to come on vacation out here to this beautiful Mexico spot and you cursing and fussing on a girl's trip? Baby Lisa got up and almost snatched Whitney's wig off her head. She was like, you can't be a Lisa Barlow. I don't want you wearing a wig. You can never be me. You don't have business acumen like me. You don't have ethical standards like me. Whitney was like, I don't want to be you. Like, I would never want to be you. And eventually she pulled her wig off. But y'all, let's keep going. So out of everybody, Brittany starts talking, right? Lisa, I haven't known you that long, but you're such a loyal person. Everybody was like, girl, shut up, right? Mary was like, you got caught taping us. Everybody might be a bit tipsy, but I haven't forgotten. Then she was like, why doesn't everybody have smoke for Mary? Because I saw Mary recording earlier. Mary was like, girl, shut up. Y'all, that ain't it. And then she was like, Meredith, you said the most vile things about me. I will never get over that. Meredith said, well, you know what? I ain't gonna never get over the stuff you said about me. And that is how I felt in the moment. Oh my goodness. Then Meredith gave her the hand and said, I want nothing to do with you. Nothing. Baby. So she gets her overdramatic self up and runs out, talking about she don't have no friends. And then, what's her name? Heather's like, oh no, Brittany, you do have friends. So then Angie gets up to go after Brittany to check on her. Mary gets a little upset. She was like, why is she going after Brittany? Like, why are you doing that? Hold on to it. So these are the two activities. Some of the ladies are going to go cook ceviche. Some went horseback riding. After this, it's time for dinner. Let's go. I don't know if you remember me saying this, but dinner on these shows never work out. And this one is exceptional. Child, so Mary got a pizza and I guess Angie got a pepperoni pizza and Angie looked down and asked Mary, did she want some pepperoni? Mary didn't say a word. So Angie's sitting there like, are you ignoring me? Mary said, yes, I am. I am well aware that I am ignoring you. So Angie is like, what happened, right? And then Mary said, do you know what happened? She was like, you hurt me. She was like, wait a minute, what did I do? So then Mary explains that you hurt me when you went after this one. Like, why did you do that? That's why she's looking like that, because you have no friends, ma'am. Child, then it all came out. Mary said she has abandonment issues. She said that her father said that he did not like her, and he walked out on the family and left and went to live a new life. And then she also said her mother gave up on her at a certain age. I don't know if she said it. So she said those issues have followed me into adulthood. So when people don't just she said loyalty is really big to me. And with Angie going after Brittany, that was hurtful for Mary. Then Angie was like, Mary, I love you. I have learned so much from you. And she's like, I feel like I know you better than these ladies. She was like, I love you. At first, Angie asked for Mary's hand and Mary said no. But eventually, Mary realized that Angie is her true friend. And she said she loved Angie. And they held hands and they got over it. Now let's get to it. So Meredith messed up that moment because she was like, Whitney, I talked to the guy who you said told you that Lisa told you that your jewelry was from Alibaba. And basically he told me that you twisted his words. Lisa is always shocked about lies that she tells. I believe she did that. Whitney said no. He told me there was a phone call and he said that Lisa said it. So then Heather is like, well, Whitney, where are you getting this proof from? Child, Whitney has gone over there and talked to Monica from last season. Right? And she is devastated because Monica messed up all the trust in the group. So she's like, you went over there and you talked to Monica because Whitney said that Lisa was feeding information to bloggers, which is Monica. Now, I call her the Letitia Pearson of Real Housewives of Salt Lake City because let's get into this. So Heather has the bright idea that instead of like the burn book that Monica had last season, they should go in their phones because they have burn books where they talk about each other and read the worst text that they have about each other in their phones. Oh my God. So Mary says she'll start, and she talked about Heather, and she said that whatever Heather is going through right now, fame is taking over her, and she's forgotten about the people who got her here. And she says she knows that she's a good person. She's here for her. She just wants Heather back. Heather has the lowest self-esteem of all the girls in the group. So with what Mary said, Heather was like, I have confidence now. And I don't want that to come across that I think I'm more than each other or better than someone or fame is taking over me. But I feel like I have boundaries. So she and Mary talked about it. They shook hands and I think they're good. She said a clean slate. So the meanest thing that was in Brittany's phone about Mary was that she wanted to invite Bronwyn over for tea instead of Mary. Everybody was like, that's the meanest thing you got in your phone. Angie said she went out on a limb with that one. But look at Mary's face. She could care less. Child, Bronwyn gave it to Brittany. She said that she trauma bonds with her kids and she's trauma bonding with the ladies. She speaks below her intelligence level. She said some really harsh things in there, but she apologized. And she said she hopes she can meet a different Brittany. Good luck. I love Angie. Angie wrote something to Heather about Bronwyn. She said Bronwyn's nice. She has a great business plan. She's married to a man who has one foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel. Then Bronwyn started crying. She was like, oh my God, she's already crying. Then she said, Bronwyn's ears are stitched down to her ears so tight that she can't hear anything. Baby, Bronwyn's feelings are hurt. Then she said she wore a hot dog outfit to remind us that she sucked her way to the top. Ooh, Angie. Now that's a lot. Child, Meredith did Whitney, and the way it started off that Whitney is a low-life, thirsty piece of you-know-what. Heather said Whitney sold her soul for fame and recognition, and she's a snake, and she never should have trusted her. But some kind of way, they apologized, and they got through it. And then we moved on. So Whitney went next. She talked about Lisa. Let's go. Whitney said that she and Justin met a girl that said if they ever want a third party, she could do that because Lisa has made out with her while Lisa was making John happy. Now, the point of all of this is to get the worst things out, burn it out like the burn book, and let's move on. Lisa can't do that because she's pissed they talking about her bang bang life. Whitney is trying to explain to her that I'm trying to clear the air on this. I'm trying to burn it. Lisa can't take it that somebody's talked about her bang bang life. Like, she can't take it that she's even thrown Angie into it. Then Lisa got mad because they're trying to calm her down. She's pissed. And then she yells out, I heard Sean does circle jerks. Angie is up on her feet. Production is here to pull her back. She told them, take your hands off me. And Lisa just can't do the assignment. I cannot wait until this reunion. Please go watch this. It's your girl Millie Chan. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.